En verdad, como no tienes que escuchar nada, con que te lo pongas así incluso.
Buenos días chicos, bienvenidos una vez
¿Qué
más a mi
dices de
canal.
buenos
Hoy
días?
en este
Que no
vídeo
tienes
tutorial
canal.
vamos a... Gracias por esos 9,5 subs.
9,5 subs.
Si llegamos a 10.000 likes, me abro canal de Twitch con escote.
¿Qué dices, hombre? Ojalá.
¿Cuál sería tu intro de YouTube? Bueno chicos...
¡Hey!
Hey, no. Buenos días chicos, bienvenidos una vez más
Ni
a mi
buenos días,
canal.
ni chavales, ni nada, yo, hey.
Buenos días chicos, buenos días, bienvenidos a mi canal. Hoy vamos a ver... ¿Qué vamos a ver?
Es que, tío, literalmente, si yo saludo, me sale literalmente el saludo de Auronplay. Si no hubiese conocido Auronplay, decir, hola, muy buenas a todos, eso me sale, tío. ¡Ey! ¿Qué pasa, chavales?
¿Qué pasa chavales?
Igualmente,
¿Qué tal? ¿Todo correcto? Y yo que me alegro.
¿Qué pasa, chavales? Eso es como... Y también es de Vegeta. Es que Vegeta dice, guapísimos.
Guapísimo.
Sí. Muy buenas a todos, aquí Vegeta. ¿Sabéis el 17 comentando?
Yeah.
No, gameplay.
Me tengo que crear un saludo. Algo políglota.
Salut, amigos.
Salut les copains. Hago un video tutorial en francés. Aujourd'hui, nous allons jouer à L.A Noire. Ce jeu vidéo ambiancé dans les années 40 nous raconte l'histoire du détective Cole. Reanudar. Venga, vamos.
Mientras tú estás en directo en mi canal de YouTube, yo estaré en directo en mi canal de Twitch aquí. Si me deja, porque esto a veces se buguea.
Va. No sabía que ayer o esta mañana, no sé. Cuando entraba en tu canal de YouTube y he visto el vídeo de ayer, no sabía que habíamos estado tanto tiempo jugando. Duró como 2 horas 40.
La pareja perfecta. Ojo, primer caso de violencia de género. Coche rojo, hombre con el pelo negro.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
I need a drink. I got the goddamn job.
You think the vice boys get any on this?
Qué raro. No, que esto está bajado y esto sí, y yo como... Compañero, dese prisa, compañero.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges, and Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
Left, coming up.
How you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Stop just ahead.
Voy a ver, 4:30 de la mañana, pero sí.
El crimen no descansa.
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps, traffic.
¿Por qué
What have we got?
traffic?
Because a white male named Lester Patterson walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here, dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Phelps, you should take a look at the body.
I ended on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind.
Ah, como el vampiro este que te mola.
Pero era Tim Taylor Lautner.
We can notify next of kin.
Chico, ponte guantes. It is with great pleasure that we acknowledge the receipt of your application. Pre-approval has been granted to raise a weekly premium on your life insurance policy from the first energy per week to $5.90 per week. For a standard veteran, calculate the entitled you to. And wish you good health and security for the future. Yours sincerely, Curtis Benson, Vice President.
Patterson has life insurance.
Life insurance. Pues lo han matado para cobrar.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
The tires.
Careful where you're stepping,
Look at
Phelps.
the tires.
I don't come down to the station house and tap dance on your desk.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
Scary.
This blood is a long way from the body. Car must have been going like a bat out of hell. So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
¿Papeleras?
Sí, sí, voy, pero no creo porque yo he visto el asesinato.
She's all yours, Detective.
Let's start with this one.
Any ideas?
Hey, girl.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
Mr. Perry.
I'm Detective Phelps.
Oh, and
This is my partner, Detective Bukowski.
How are you doing? Descripción del caso.
Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Tiene acento.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things look pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
Cough it up.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Detalles, da más detalles.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first 3 letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
Certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room. I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
What was it about?
Who knows? The slightest thing could set those two off.
No me ha dicho nada. No me ha
What
dicho
can you
nada.
tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm going to need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
Tendría que haber insistido
You
más
get
en
anything
que
out of the
me
regulars?
vaya bien.
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
If olive oil comes from olives, where does baby oil come from?
Mentira.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
105 North Avenue, 52.
Joder, qué rápido.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see.
Uy,
Come
qué
in,
tranquila está. Pero ¿cómo puede estar tan tranquila esta mujer? Algo oculto. Vamos a averiguarlo.
We wanted to give you the facts about the accident, ma'am.
I appreciate that, but I think I know most of them already, Detective. He was hit by a car, now he's dead. What more is there to tell?
Pardon me, but you don't appear to be too upset about it.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick together this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here, and
Beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Bueno.
Well, well.
Well,
Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Admit it. You were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
You're lying, Lorna. You pushed him in front of the car.
If you think you can prove that, I suggest you arrest me now. I would have loved to push him under a car many a time, but not this time.
We're leaving, Lorna, but this doesn't add up. We'll be keeping an eye on you. Come on, Phelps. Let's make ourselves scarce.
Dejadme registrar la casa, seguro que hay pistas, seguro que hay pistas. Tú sabes algo, tú sabes algo, tú sabes algo.
I'm out of here, Lorna. I got a business to run.
No, ¿dónde vas? ¿Dónde vas? ¿Dónde vas? ¿Dónde vas? Te estoy hablando, ¿dónde vas? ¿Dónde vas? ¿Dónde vas? ¿Dónde vas? No me hace caso. ¿Es que ahí me ayuda?
You know the way. You can drive.
You think Mal is done with the autopsy? Better call it in and check, Phelps. Between the driver and the widow, I say we start dealing with the facts.
No sé qué hago aquí.
You need to take this up with Leroy.
Ya.
Ahí, a la izquierda. Ah, ese es el bar donde tuvieron la discusión, ¿no?
Sí.
Pregunta a alguien, interroga a alguien, a ver si va.
No me deja. Sí, música.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Don't know.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Messages, please.
Just one, Detective, from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Pattison autopsy.
Thanks.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
Lo viene envenenado o algo.
Pues sí.
Ya está, acabamos de... Hola, ¿soy la policía? ¿No puedo dispararle? ¿Dónde police? ¿Por dónde empezamos? Vamos a ver, no tenemos police.
Straight on here. Straight through the next intersection.
1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd Street. Any unit to handle code 3 identified.
Tienes que darle a la X. Tienes que darle a la X para que suba.
Take the next right. Take the next left.
Advice?
We've got to track down that Lincoln, Phelps. We find the car, and then we nail the driver.
Pero salta.
No saltan.
¿Cómo que no salta?
Corre.
Corre con R2, ya ves. Está cojo porque lo has atropellado.
Y no porque acabas de tener un accidente que le ha arrancado la puerta. Que no seas homófobo, que te está grabando YouTube. Te banean por homófobo.
Es que eso estaba hecho con una rampa, ¿tú has visto la forma que tenía?
¿Sabes que necesitas a tu amigo? Que dejes de ser homófobo en YouTube.
¿Es muy lejos? Ah, está aquí al lado, ¿no? Es esto, ¿no? No. Tío, qué mierda. ¿Y no puedo coger un coche en nombre de la ley? A ver, no tiene ficha.
I'm sorry, sir. Police officer. I need your car.
tramposo.
¡Sube!
No time to stop.
¿Qué estás haciendo? ¿Y por qué escogí una furgoneta llena de bidones? Madre mía, ¿sí no lo estoy sabiendo yo?
Tú no hubieses siempre pasado, tú te hubieses quedado llorando, pero me he quedado atascado.
Yo no me hubiese quedado atascado en las escaleras. No. Sí, chicos, si vais al vídeo de ayer veréis el final, el derrape. No os lo perdáis. Es un crimen callejero que ya se ha escapado, hermano. No recibes avisos por radio.
Watch it!
Pero ha funcionado, no pasa nada.
Vais a sentir que no sabía. Estaba yo jugando tranquilamente, todo iba bien. Te dejo el coche para que me lleves a la morgue, me lo has estrellado, me lo has lesionado, has atropellado a mi compañero, has robado un coche que no tiene radio.
Te van a cobrar el coche.
¿Te lo van a cobrar a ti? Y has chocado ya como contra 4 coches.
Jesus, Cole!
Todos unos los árboles.
¡Falta!
¿Y has visto aún más cosas que llevan para el vídeo hoy?
Right up ahead.
Finally! We're starting to think nobody would show.
What have we got?
The 3rd Street Gang and the Diamond Street Gang. Mexican kids with nothing better to do than howl at each other. But no bloodshed so far. Shit! Hope you brought plenty of ammunition, sir.
LAPD, drop your weapons! How long do you think you can hold out? Throw out the guns. You're clear. Go.
Pero, bueno.
Lips dry.
God damn it, here come more of them.
Estás viendo
Too exposed.
un arma.
I got you now, motherfucker.
Bro, that's not how we do it. That's how we do it. In the neighborhood.
In the neighborhood.
¿Ves?
Car 11K calling KGPL. I need an ambulance at 1624 West 3rd Street. Code 4. Shots fired and suspects are down.
A la morgue tenemos que ir nosotros. 2 de 40.
Pero que eso es a lo largo de toda la historia.
No.
Si de
Crimen,
momento
ponía
son
crimen, eso lo he visto mal. Porque has tardado, has roto cosas y has matado a tus compañeros.
No tienes ni idea de la vida. ¿Esto qué es? Café Rey.
Ahí hemos ido. Tenemos que ir a la morgue.
Residencia Shelton. Depósito, ¿no?
Sí. Que se enfría el muerto.
¿Qué?
Straight through at the next junction.
Take the next right.
You could have killed him.
Impactará negativamente en tu informe. ¿Te das cuenta que desde que has cogido el mando tú me estás jodiendo todo? Has atropellado a 2 personas.
Straight on here.
¿Sabes por qué has cagado? Porque como
Straight through the next intersection.
Straight ahead.
Me hace gracia cuando se va formando los árboles.
Straight ahead here.
Shots fired off streets. Help. Chateau and Valencia. Chateau and Valencia. Shots fired off streets.
Espérate, quiero ver. Es que están nada, tío.
Take the next right.
¿Tú has visto dónde me pilla?
No te he dicho que vayas. Yo quiero que vayas al depósito.
Es lo que voy a hacer.
Pero a ver si dejas de matar a la gente. 3 muertes, 3 bajas llevas.
¿No? ¿Por qué no has cogido este? ¿Ves? Cambiar, seleccionar.
Para pasar más desapercibido. Para visualizar en lugar de silencio. ¿Dejar roto? ¿Qué te encima?
Ya está, toma. Aprende. A ver cuánto te cobran al final del este.
A ti te cobran. Hala, mira las ambulancias.
Mira qué guay está el traje. Queda bien,
Staying in the garage makes you a car.
Bueno.
This guy's got a screw loose.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
So the hit and run was a cover-up?
I'd say he was stabbed twice at very close quarters. Both wounds thrusting upwards and then pushed in front of the car.
Easy, Tiger.
Clever, really. I almost missed it. But the trajectory of the wounds was all wrong if he was impaled by the hood ornament. Find the knife, detectives.
Yes, sir.
It all comes back to the crime scene. We need to hit Ray's one more time and trial for evidence.
He ido 8 veces al Café Rey ya.
You're behind the wheel.
So where you want to go?
Roto el coche.
You can drive.
Maravilla, tío.
Como ahora me dejé buscar en la basura, me voy a enfadar.
Pero este no es el bar en el que se está.
Sí, me han vuelto a mandar para encontrar el cuchillo. Bueno.
Pero será dentro del bar, ¿no?
Pero yo qué sé, cuando han tirado en la
Lester
basura.
could be a
We
heel,
just wanted to
but
check the crime scene over one
that's
more
a
time,
lousy way
Mr.
for anyone
Sabo,
to go out.
if that's all right.
Can you be quick about it? Cops are
mi
bad
amigo.
for business.
Really? We'll tiptoe, Sabo. You won't even notice us. All right, step by step, check every inch of ground.
Se ve en historia.
No, no le he dado. Estoy mal rollo, ¿no? ¿Sí es dorado?
¿Para qué?
Porque no hay ninguna música.
Ahí, por ahí, por ahí.
Ya, pero...
So this is why everybody comes to Ray's.
Cuchillo ilegal. Ilegal.
No hay música.
Pues hay que buscar pistas, bro.
Se me ha venido para eso.
Ya, pero busca por fuera, el asesinato no se ve dentro. No, porque no es un pomo dorado.
No hay nada.
You know, I don't really feel like talking to you right now.
Aquí hay música, mira.
Será para hablar con el pibe.
Si es que no quiero verlo. No es importante.
Go outside. Check the garbage.
Ya he mirado de cámara.
Detrás, en la parte trasera, seguro que por ahí puedes pasar. Por ahí no puedes saltar.
Es
Dar
que
la vuelta.
solo puedo correr, saltar. Música, música.
Por ahí detrás.
Ya.
En las papeleras, sí. Siempre tiene que haber una banco. Yo solo ese banco.
Hay música.
¿La papelera es esa?
No, no hay música.
Es un banco.
Sí, es como de fondo, maneras. Voy a tener que usar mi intuición, ¿verdad?
No, ahí, ya verás cómo va a estar ahí. Música. Ha tenido que llegar en tu pared e indicártelo. Qué vergüenza.
Not much help.
¿No en español? Ah, no.
The knife.
Pero ponte guantes.
I'm sure Carruthers will confirm this as the murder weapon. Let's talk to Leroy. See him explain his way out of this.
Pero en verdad tampoco como lo que es lío.
Porque es la basura que le habrá sacado. Bueno, en verdad. No
Y sabes lo que va a pasar ahora, ¿no?
Va a salir corriendo bastante.
Exactamente. Ya no está. Leroy, where are you?
Leroy Sabo, you're under arrest for the murder of Lester Patterson.
Not gonna happen, fellas. Go! I'll bring the car around and head him off.
Okay, te gusta.
It's too late, Sabo.
Puedes dispararle si lo apuntas. Ya la has liado.
Sabo, stop or I will shoot.
Pero que no me deja disparar. Es por el... ¿Qué coño hace?
He's making for the roof, Cole. The fire escape, quick! Every man for himself.
No veo nada. ¿Qué roof?
¿Y las escaleras? Te lo está indicando el tío así.
Ya lo he perdido. Sí, ya no está el punto rojo. Aquí es tu culpa.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Pues por tu actitud de muerto, porque no me has apoyado.
Así delante de mis fans.
¿Qué fans? Si son míos fans.
9000 por mí.
Deja de intentarlo.
Es que tardan mucho. Yo lo hubiese matado ya en el primer sprint.
Leroy Sabo, you're under arrest for the murder of Lester Patterson.
Not gonna happen, fellas. Go! I'll bring the car around and head him off.
It's too late, Sabo.
No, es que al principio no te dejan hacer que aguantes.
Ya.
Va en serio, ¿eh?
Que sí, coño, tienes que solo disparar para ver. Te ha aparecido el timer ese. ¿Ves? Pero tienes que apuntarlo ahí.
Sabo, stop or I will shoot.
Está muy lento. Me gustaría correr más rápido. ¿Qué? ¿Qué pasa?
He's making for the roof, Cole. The fire escape, quick!
No le da.
Pero cuando está hecho no le puedo dar, lo sabes.
Pero que dispara una bala.
Ya lo sé, pero si el sospechoso está corriendo y se mueve... Ni siquiera estoy con él.
Calma, están viendo. Ay. En el bar, ¿eh?
Sí. Sí.
No, es que no creo que me dé tiempo porque...
Pues claro que no te va a dar tiempo.
Es que como me dé
No, que es imposible que te dé tiempo.
como me dé tiempo. Ya verás.
Leroy Sabo.
Deja de estar preparado para disparar, no te va a dar tiempo.
Hostia, se corre con el reloj, ya ves. Puta madre.
It's too late, Sabo.
Joder, que sube las escaleras de...
Ah, ahora sí que es lento, ¿no?
Stop or I will shoot.
Sí, los cojones. Has hecho exactamente lo mismo que yo.
Que te he dicho que tú lo has quitado antes de que se cerrase todo el reloj.
No, se ha quitado solo porque...
Vale, tú que llevas jugando menos que yo a los videojuegos vas a saber.
¿Me dejan acabar de hablar?
Venga, ¿qué?
Se ha quitado porque iba más lenta, entonces a la mínima que giraba
I'll give you a hit and run.
desaparecía.
You
Y no
bring
llegaba a
back
complicarse.
fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
El recibo...
El recibo. Vamos a ver el recibo. Mi récord son $100.
$1.200.
Pues ya así es tú, no toques mi aleta de
Mujer al
tiburón.
volante, peligro constante.
Que deja de decir que es machistas.
Phelps, Bukowski. Beat cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there and see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
¿Me pasas tu botella?
We're on it, Captain.
Por favor. Merci. ¿Yo en una botella?
I swear the more bent cars we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
It pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs. Phelps in the manner to which she's accustomed.
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
Passionate, romantic type like you, Cole? I don't believe it would.
¿Qué haces? Me iría para ganar visita, te decía yo. Bien.
They're calling her the Dahlia now. Wonder what Veronica Lake makes of that one.
What a case. You hear whether they're making any progress?
No soy tú.
But Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up. Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
Poor thing. Terrible enough being murdered like that without having their death strewn all over the front pages.
I think we need a siren.
Steven, me has fastidiado mi... Ahora voy a tener cargo. Mamá.
Christ alive!
Porque me has tapado la vista cuando te has tumbado. Mañana me vas a curar, ¿eh? Si no, no te vas con tus amigos. Pues díselo que no te vas con ellos. Que me limpies la oreja. Mira, es que no me
Oh, I knew I should have driven. You've helped quite enough.
Christ. Tampoco había una rampa ahí, ¿eh?
That was way too close.
Oh, way too close, y no se te pegaba.
Officer needs help, 103 and B.
Take it easy.
Es que me has puesto nerviosa. Lo estaba haciendo súper bien.
Ponte el micro de este lado, así se me oye a mí.
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get it. Remember, we need him healthy enough to answer questions.
Esto se me da súper bien.
1247, Detective Phelps, requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Fraser from 6 West 2nd Street.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Ya, ahora ya lo sé. ¡Quitad!
¿Acelera? ¿Qué tiene? ¿Tienes algo delante? Seguro que te estás frenando.
Ha sido tu culpa.
Pare. ¿Qué hace
Que se oye el qué.
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get it. Remember, we need him healthy enough to answer questions.
A ver, no lo puedo matar.
1247, Detective Phelps, requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Frazer from 6 West 2nd Street.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Quiero ir lo más rápido que puedo. ¿Cómo se puede disparar a la vez?
Give yourself up!
Vístelo.
All right.
No, está bien. ¿Y te das cuenta que le he hecho aposta de darle
Get bracelets on. Out of the car now!
para matarle? ¿Te das cuenta o no?
¿Quieres ir a sacarlo del coche?
¿Te das
Give it
cuenta o
up,
no?
LAPD!
¿Te das cuenta
Why
o
did
no?
you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with 2 tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
Pero
Cliff
este tiene una cara
Harrison.
de pringao.
You're under arrest.
For what? What are you talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
$2.400 la toman por culo.
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive.
Bueno, tú estás detenido igualmente. Quiero decir.
You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
If this is a forgery, it's top notch. This will need to be traced.
Sí.
Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
Yo creo que está diciendo la verdad.
You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
You better give us something, Cliff, or we're gonna make this hard on you.
I didn't steal the car. I ran because I've got some wacky backy in the glove compartment.
How much, Cliff?
1 reefer.
We'll let it slide. You're in enough trouble. We're going to get to the bottom of this, Harrison. Until we do, you're going downtown.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car?
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Bag his possessions as evidence and have him arraigned for grand theft auto.
Right, detective.
Do you know who my father is?
Me he perdido.
We need to get to Coombs Auto and check out Harrison's story.
Let's go to Coombs Automobile.
Coombs.
Coombs? Como horror, ¿no? Coom, cajón lleno de Coom.
Que no digas palabrotas.
Can you drive to this one?
Hombre, porque me debes 1.000 euros. De que me has roto en la ciudad y has causado 4 asesinatos.
20. Mira, mira. No lo has provocado.
Me haría que este fuese el mexicano del anterior. Pero no tengo pruebas en este caso, apenas.
Not another step. I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely perfect for you.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. Are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
Very amusing, Mr. Coombs.
I remember Harrison. It was a green two-tone Kaiser Frazer, if I remember rightly.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way. That's a joke too, son.
Phelps, you mind if I shoot this guy? He's getting on my
Otro que va a correr.
nerves.
¿Has escuchado eso? ¿Le has oído?
Tu gracia yéndose a tu follado en el coche.
¿Le has oído? Vale, no. Ha habido un accidente.
I look for the ideal
¿Cat?
customer, son, and you ain't halfway dumb enough.
Pero, ¿me la enseñas o no?
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there, too.
Qué rápido lo has encontrado, lo tenías a mano. ¿Por qué? ¿Sabías que íbamos a venir? ¿Qué tenías que ocultar?
Bueno, cuando quieras seleccionas una de las dos.
Que te calles, que estoy jugando a la Play con mis amigos, los boys.
Vale lo mismo, es exactamente lo que tiene.
Harrison's purchase receipt was legit, at least.
Lo de la izquierda va a ser ilegal. Era modelo del 47, ya verás cómo es de otro año.
Gene Archer, 146 North Fremont Avenue.
Bueno.
We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas. Shoot.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of vehicle. The price was certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Coombs?
Close of play on Friday.
So with the banks closed over the weekend,
I might be able to stop payment.
can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. Little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed. In a hurry to go somewhere, but no place to go. You get to know the type.
This was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
Did this look legitimate to you, Coombs?
I'm in used cars, son, not bearer bonds. In my business, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now don't come on all high and mighty with me if you want my help.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
It says Marquee Printing. You've never heard of them?
Marquee. Sure. They do all the government red tape. You'll find the place down on Aliso Street near San Pedro.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Coombs. We need to continue the investigation.
Falla uno.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this guy, please. You have a pleasant day, Mr. Combs.
Vas a hacer esa frase tuya. ¿Cuál era la frase? A ver, ¿qué es lo que ibas a hacer?
Estás en el medio como los jueves. Estás en el medio como los jueves. De tatuar. Oferta, 2 tatuajes pequeños. Estás en el medio y jueves.
Well, Harrison might be off the hook, but we can still run an APB on Gene Archer. Get on the horn and call it in.
¿Qué se ha tatuado?
Se ha tatuado hoy el sol y la luna.
¿Hoy?
Tu hermano, sí.
You know the way. You can drive.
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
Cada vez que vea el tatuaje me voy a acordar de ti, Steven. Luego cuando me parta el corazón voy a estar triste.
Here's a chicken and egg question for you. Do you think you have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling...
Qué vergüenza. Voy a coger esta hamburguesa. Voy a coger esta doble cheeseburger con bacon.
Pues sí, comí hamburguesa.
¿Hoy has comido hamburguesa, en serio?
Pero la he hecho yo, en plan, a mí ya doy para comer y he comprado pan de hamburguesa, carne, queso y papas.
Empty. Should have known that Archer broad would have given us a false address.
¿Él nos ha engañado? Hijo de pucha. Culicao. Cuidado. Me duele un poquito. No, si tocas aquí no toques por si acaso.
No voy a tocar, qué asco.
Qué asco tú. ¿Quién ha hablado? Es que nos están hablando y tú no te enteras, Steven. Iba a coger...
Esto es el mal de la tele,
¿no? Motivado, es que estás desesperado. Que los fans me están hablando. Chicos.
Que no encuentro.
Chicos, estamos viendo un pequeño fallo técnico. Me has pegado y a poco grabado. Seguro que es Javier, el de ayer. Jaime.
No sé.
Jaime. ¿Va? A ver qué ha dicho para contestar.
Phelps, leave him be.
No. Estamos en la B. Estamos en la B.
Es Armando.
La hamburguesa de lechuga, hombre. No, lechuga. Es que a veces no les gusta la lechuga. Entonces solo había queso y cebolla. Que sí que estaba, que me lo ha dicho.
Ya, es que el pibe está obsesionado porque siempre que lleva los sándwiches...
And what can I do for you, gentlemen?
Y está bueno. Siempre
I'm a traffic detective from Central Division. Who's in charge here?
I am, Gordon Lightfall. What's this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the government contract to print pink slips. I've done for some years.
Have you had any goods or equipment stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paperwork.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
Estás mintiendo. O sea, estás mintiendo.
We'll keep it in mind.
Uy.
No, la payasa porque te está viendo una persona.
Well, I trust you've got all that you need.
Cuidado con mi oreja. Pero no puedo preguntarle más. No me... No, aquí no hay pista.
Ahí ha sonado algo.
Es el periódico. Es irrelevante.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Pero ¿por qué no lo gira?
Porque ha dicho que es irrelevante. Si
ha dicho re, no y re.
¿Qué? ¿Quién dice que es re?
Dice que le pegues un tiro aquí.
No puedo. No puedo.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Mira dónde tiene la mano, mira dónde tiene la mano. Y casualmente lo está por
Phelps,
teléfono.
1247.
Sí.
How could I help, detective?
Me cuesta ponerme las gafas.
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of Grand Theft Auto.
I'll relay the information.
Any messages?
A James Velasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Oh,
Thanks for your help.
Esto se me da bien.
James Velasco. Con B. ¿Dónde vas? Si no se habla con el pibe.
Sí que he hablado y acabo de llamar y tengo que ir a la comisaría porque han detenido a uno y tengo que interrogarle. Sí, no escuchas, ¿eh? Apártense.
Madre mía, peligro constante. ¿Pero por qué das tanta reversa?
Deja de llorar antes de hacerte daño. ¿Qué ha pasado? ¿Qué ha pasado? Uy, qué susto. No
¿Quién
tengo
has cogido
idea.
el coche de la policía? Has cogido el coche del señor. Ya, y te tardaste en darte cuenta, aunque estés sonando la radio,
Yo pensaba que era la radio de policía.
Ya.
Can we try to spare the general population, please? Ah, you're gonna kill someone!
You're gonna kill someone, you hear that?
¿No tienes nada? ¿Es un juego a la Play de conducir ambulancias? Ser médico de enfermera.
Hay un juego en ordenador que se ha puesto un poco mucho bueno, pero se llama un juego.
¿Qué haces?
Que es que eres una persona y tienes que intentar reaccionar a situaciones de peligro. Tipo, por ejemplo, vas conduciendo y ves que un coche se ha estrellado y hay una persona herida dentro. Entonces tú tienes que intentar ahí seguir los pasos correctos.
Detectives, Velasco is prepped and ready in 2. Another stolen car with legit papers.
Thanks.
Velasco con B. Tienes que mirar los letreros, tío.
Crummy bastard.
James Velasco?
I want a lawyer. It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
Oh shit, here we go again. Que sí, que no voy a leerlo todo.
Pero es que este tipo de documentos no sé. ¿Qué haces, coño? Un Chevrolet.
The paper is real enough, Velasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a forgery.
Ahí papi tenía 11 años.
Where were you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
Que ya no sé ni con quién estoy hablando. ¿Quién es este chico? Velasco, ¿no? Es que tampoco tengo nada contra Velasco.
You're a two-time loser. If you don't give me something, I'm gonna ask the DA for the maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Velasco. Kiss your youth goodbye.
I want a deal.
Keep talking and we'll see what sort of deal you're worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico. With the paperwork they provide, it's normally a breeze.
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state lines?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
I want to know about the ownership papers. Who do you get them from?
I pick them up along with the car. Always from a different guy, every time.
Does the name Gene Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
You want my partner here to convince you that you do know her?
I'm giving you the straight dope. I don't know no Gene Archer.
Mierda, tenía que haberlo hecho al revés.
You had a chance to cooperate, Velasco.
Tenía que haberlo hecho al revés. Eso es
See you in
porque
10 years when you get out.
Que no entienden. ¿Tú crees que un guiri se va a meter aquí?
Sí, mi familia.
You're Phelps, right?
Yes, I am. Look, can we do this later? I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Pinker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Okay.
Yes, we know that.
There's only one company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company. They've confirmed that the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro.
Ahí ha
The
ido.
guy I spoke to was Lightfall. Gordon Lightfall. Here, I wrote it down.
Va, acaba el caso.
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
Que haya ido.
Scot-free.
That's the guy. I heard he's an honest cop. Now there's an oxymoron for you.
¿Tú
That
qué?
broad has socks in it, Brazier.
I don't wait the time for chit-chat.
No bajas. Porque quiero hablar con esta gente. Pero que no tengo que ir abajo.
I'm out of here.
¿Dónde estoy?
Una morgue. Va, coge una ambulancia. ¿Tú qué quieres ser conductora de ambulancia?
Sam's taking me out.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
¿Tienes un problema?
Ya, que te encanta conducir.
GTA sí, pero aquí va demasiado lento para mí. Y tomas acción.
No va a ser que se te cae.
¿Alguna vez estás tumbado o sentado o algo y de repente te empieza a doler muchísimo, muchísimo una pierna? Es que a mí se me pasó en Argelia y me está pasando ahora un poco. Como que me duele la pierna, pero por dentro. Pero eso en Argelia me pasó, me empezaron a doler las dos piernas, pero como si estuviese teniendo un trombo, ¿eh? Estaba llorando de dolor. Estaba tumbada y me dolía la sangre.
Eso, cuando tienes 12 años... es normal.
We have some questions for you, Mr. Lightball.
Las articulaciones están creciendo.
Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
Yo creo que dice la verdad.
No, they do not.
¿Tú crees que es verdad o no?
Es que no sé quién coño es este.
You sure you don't know either of them?
Never heard of either gentleman.
Joder, tío.
Mr. Lightball, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not.
Ay,
Why would I get
mentiroso.
mixed up in a thing like that?
Que hay demasiadas pruebas y no entiendo ninguna.
We have suspects with legitimate pink slips that were printed here, Lightball. You better give me something before I bring the whole department down here.
Don't be hysterical, Detective. As a matter of fact, we had a similar problem a couple of years ago. A number of used car lots were selling blank documents to a criminal organization.
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightball? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, Detective. I'm not sure I can share those sorts of records.
Hand it over, Lightball. You don't want us having bad thoughts about you, do you?
Very well, but this really is irregular. Over here.
Look for patterns, recurring names, unusual addresses, anything out of the ordinary.
You certainly encourage repeat business, Lightval. This Mr. Bigelow is a good customer. Sorry to bother you, sir. We'll let you know if there are any developments.
Pero sí, ¿pero qué? Que no he acabado de mirar el libro. Música. No hay nada interesante aquí. ¿Qué?
No hay nada inusual, todo el mundo se ve. El de abajo del todo, que pone 10. Ah, no, se pone total, vale.
No, pero antes había uno de 17 y tampoco me han dicho nada.
Sí, pero tienes tus datos.
No, me han dado datos el de 15. Este.
Sí.
Pero luego el de 17.
No, el de 17 es 12.
Aquí.
Es una.
¿Ves? 30. Y no dicen nada. Me voy a conducir para que dejes de llorar. No está llorando.
Century unit of 415, possible mental case at 7th and Flower. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Take it easy, Phelps. I'd rather get there in one piece.
Slow down before someone gets hurt.
Continue to respond.
Increíble. ¿Has visto cómo entraba en escena?
We should call for a couple of black and whites. Get Fleischer down here.
I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45. Don't you ever want to use it? I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around there.
Deja de hacerte el dormido. Pues apaga la play.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me.
Think so, huh? Look out!
Help me!
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
I need cover!
Let me see if I can put one between your eyes. long do you think you can hold out? You're surrounded, and your buddies are dead.
You're covered, Phelps!
Pretty brave for
Can I get some cover here for the love of God?
I'm gonna put holes in you, asshole.
Throw out the guns.
Covering fire!
Está rayado. No sé, no. No.
Let's clear the top floor. I don't want to get drilled in the back on the way out.
You can walk out of here, or you can go out in a box. Your choice.
Stay down.
I'm gonna put holes in you.
Try the door at the end. I heard something.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that. Doesn't tell me anything.
Hey.
¿Recuerdas por dónde quedas con el caso? A mí me da igual que lo cierres. Si no, pues acábalo. ¿Quién es ese? Es el juego.
Pues la carga de ahorita.
Pues si tienes el arma es porque tienes tu juego, ¿no?
¿Qué estoy aquí?
Despídete.
Adiós.